Hello YouTube and welcome back to the FIFA 17 Sunderland Career Mode. This is episode 8 today as we start with a 4-game episode actually, with a game at home to Leicester City. I decided to add 4 games into this episode because there wasn't enough footage to make it only 3, so this will make up for some of only the 2-game episodes. But anyway, they come forward here, get past the goalkeeper and hit the post. So we were lucky to hold on to the lead, well, not the lead, onto a draw there, because Leicester came so close to scoring the opener, the current champions of the Premier League. Then we try and get forward here. It's given to Mathis, who runs in, passes it in towards Lyndon Gooch, whose shot is pretty much straight at the goalkeeper, and his follow-up he can't get to, and put it into the back of the net, sadly. Anyway, they try and get forward here, but we get it away, and that is how that game finished. It was so boring, and a 0-0 draw. A very, very awful performance from both sides. As you can see, only 2 highlights. They didn't deserve anything, to be honest. We probably should have won, as they were very poor, and a very boring match in the end, as them 2 chances you saw were really the only 2, the only 2 really. Anyway, we get into the second game, which is away to Swansea City here. They come down here with Baston. It is passed out to Nathan Dyer, who is almost tackled by Robson, but he gets through, puts it into the box, and somehow Vito Manone is able to save that shot from Borja Baston. Look at this, it looked like a certain goal, but brilliant from the legs of Manone. Not sure how much he knew about it, but great save nonetheless, as he is somehow able to stop that ball going into the back of the net. Anyway, you can see here they're passing it about a bit on the halfway mark with about 20 minutes to go. We tackle them, and Dong gives it off to Kirchhoff, plays it through to Van Aanholt, has a shot, and it is well saved by Lucas Fabianski to keep it at 0-0. Here we get forward again here, give it out to Manquillo, into Rodwell. Rodwell with the run, gives it to Ndong, back to Rodwell. I was about to shoot, but it was an awful tackle from Montero, and I didn't realize at first until after I'd taken the free kick. But look at top left, Montero was sent off. I'd skipped it. I didn't realize they were down to 10 men. Van Aanholt missed the free kick. It was very poor, but even though they had 10 men, we could not break them down enough. We try and get forward here, but that was the final whistle, 0-0. Swansea finished with 10 men. We are disappointed once again not to go on and get all 3 points, as I'm pretty sure, have still only won 3 games in the league this season so far, which has to improve. But we are still mid-table, I believe, so it's not going too bad. Anyway, we get into the 3rd game of this episode, which is at home to Chelsea. Not an easy game you want to come into when you've only won 3 all season. Alonso gives it off to Willian, who gets through and puts it into the back of the net. Poor defending again from the team. That's happened a fair bit this season actually. Marcus Alonso, former Sunderland loanee, gave it to Willian, who took one touch, and Manone had no chance into the back of the net. We pick it up here with about 15 minutes to go, try and get forward to try and get something out of this game. Paddy McNair gives it to Lyndon Gooch, who came on again. Gooch cuts inside, give it to Osoro. Osoro tries to turn. It's not a good turn. Gives it into Watmore. Watmore puts it across, and it wouldn't let me shoot. I paused it out of frustration there. I was pressing the shoot so much to try and hit it first time into the back of the net, with Osoro in the open goal. For some reason it wouldn't, and then Chelsea got forward here, give it to Hazard, who is able to put it into the back of the net. Eden Hazard puts it in not long after Joel Osoro should have buried a chance. It was shocking. The game wouldn't let Osoro shoot, and what is the defender doing there? Billy Jones, who was actually at fault for the first goal in my opinion as well. Anyway, after kickoff here, we try and get forward with Lyndon Gooch, but they tackle us with Shalobah, And that was full-time whistle. Very disappointing again. As you can see, not many chances. We didn't have a single shot. Just shows how bad we played in that game. They had 7 and 6 on target, and showed actually how dominant they were. Anyway, into the final game of this episode. We are at home once again to Watford. So 3 out of the 4 games in this 3 out of the 4 games in this episode are at home. Watford try and get forward here, whip it into the box. For some reason, Pickford can't hold on. They get it back with Deeney. He gives it to Pereira, who has a shot, and it is parried away by Pickford. Very disappointing that Pickford wasn't able to catch that cross, but luckily we didn't pay the price for it, as their shot from Pereira was straight at him. Anyway, you can see we got a goal kick here, trying to work the ball forward. Larson gives it to Monquillo. Monquillo running down the right hand side, gives it in to Sebastian Larson here, who plays it off to Defoe. Defoe can take on his man, give it to Rodwell. Rodwell with the shot, what a save! Great save by Aurelio Gomez. We get it a corner into the second half here. Lamina Kone jumps, and it is into the back of the net. 1-0 to Sunderland, the first goal in this episode. Sadly, it wouldn't go down as a Lamina Kone goal. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it showed the Watford fans celebrating. I'm guessing that is a glitch in the game, where it automatically thought a Watford player put it into the back of the net, so we'll let the Watford fans celebrate. As I believe it's JJ who just smashes it through the back of his net. But anyway, as you will see, that is how this game finishes. That is how the episode finishes after 4 games. Finally a win, our 4th of the season. Great win. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. If you want to see any more of this career mode, do subscribe. I did see that I've hit 10 subscribers. Thank you very much. Anyway, thank you once again. See you later.